Myself and the Emerald Herald say welcome to Sabretooth Online. This is Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. This is part 2. And this is happening at 8:30 AM before my what will hopefully be the final day of my work project. Okay. So, first thing to do is just check our armour. See if we've got anything for the head. We've got the imported hood. The falconer stuff looks okay. Yeah. The falconer stuff is great. Now, that head looks awful. Fashion Souls police are coming for me. Gives me a little bit of protection. I prefer it without for now. So we'll get a good helm. So, we are going to... I said I was going to speak to Solden, but quite honestly, I'll be dead. So, we are going... to the forest, I guess. Right, so... spoiler alert for Dark Souls Remastered, as in my Dark Souls Remastered run, not a spoiler for the game itself. In case you've not seen it, I got through the game with 32 deaths, but I know that game really well. This time, don't know the game very well, so I've not got anything in mind at all. It doesn't matter if we go into the hundreds. Oh, we've got lag. We got lag. We got lag. We got lag. It could ask for anything, but yeah, I could ask for no lag. Either we've got lag or this game is notoriously slow. I think there's a bit of both, and that's a little bit worrying. We'll deal with it for now. See how bad it gets. So even if we end up in the hundreds or something, then fine. Okay. Now, I'm aware of this guy and another one, so let's... oh, come on. Don't get stuck on a branch. One thing we... oh, forget it. I can't speak. Like Spike for not being able to speak. You're running like a toddler, mate. So where does this other guy come from? I've never really been able to work it out. Aha, okay. Oh my god. Did not even notice. Oh, it's a bit weird. So, tea required. Ow. Yeah, it's not really helped. It's too hot. Okay, we made it up here last time, and we made that jump. We didn't make it through here though, did we? So... oh, this shows the importance of lock-on, at least. I wonder if I should Estus or Life Gem. I know that eventually I can buy life gems for like 300 a piece. I think it's 300 a piece. Something like that. Running like a toddler. So funny. Right, there's that guy throwing bombs. I should probably go up and deal with him first, even though there's nothing up there for me to get at this point. Okay, this lag is irritating. Let's see if I can make it to the next bonfire, and then I'll stop and sort this out. Interesting, there's an item over there. quite sure how. Unless I drop off onto this bank and then off onto there. I don't know, that looks precarious. So let's use one of these. Oh, slowest Estus ever. And not only that, it's like enemies can knock you out of Estus animations. That was not a thing in Dark Souls Remastered, and I don't think it's a thing in Dark Souls 3, and I don't think it's a thing in Elden Ring. So, good work, DS2 devs, for absolutely messing that one up. This sword feels odd. I'm actually more up for a claymore, as we already know. So can I? No, maybe I can't. That's like a huge drop. Can't get over there anyway. I'll think about that item and consider how that's possibly done at a later date. Interesting. Maybe it is just a jump, but it looks quite far. I don't really want to risk that. Something which probably isn't great unless it's like an Estus shard, in which case bring it on. Right, so I can't remember which ones I've done and which ones I haven't, so let's be careful here. I know you have not done. The importance of lock-on. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Great. That's another thing. You can't actually lock onto them until they're already stood up, despite the fact they exist. I get that you can't hit them when they're getting up. They've got iframes, right? Yeah. But don't mind them having iframes when getting up. That's fine. If the player gets iframes, well, adaptability is a thing. Let's talk about that. If the player gets iframes, the enemy should get iframes. Fine. But you can still lock onto them, surely. Adaptability is something we can level, and that increases the amount of iframes we get during a roll. So my AGL at the minute is 87. And I think it needs to be about 104 from what I've read before for it to be just like a normal Dark Souls 1 roll. So that's terrifying, quite honestly. Rolls are apparently... Oh no. Don't want to do two at once. Rolls are apparently useless in this game then. Unless AGL is high enough. So that's some wasted levels right there, isn't it? You shouldn't tie like the basic defense, which is a roll, to a stat. You really shouldn't. It's bad form. Already complaining about Dark Souls 2. Trying my best not to. It's just so difficult not to complain about this game. Wait for the Ganks to massively start. I'll be raging. But this time we ain't gonna quit. We did last time. We ain't this time. Oh, can you move any slower? My character, what's going on? Well, life gem, fair enough. That's maybe what I should have been using instead of Estus. Didn't even see that. I was trying to get the thingy done. Is that all of them? Any other's going to come up and massively scare the crap out of me off screen? I'm happy with that, I think. Now's a great time to check if the recording's working. Because at the end of Dark Souls 1 it didn't, and it nearly messed us up for the final boss. Right. There's some guys in here, which I think we can maybe send around. No? Okay, fine. As a mage, that would have been really good. I'm aware of this. Lock on through a wall, but you can't lock on as the standing up. Life gem. Okay, we seem to be getting a lot of these. Probably I should put this on instead of Estus at this point. Oh, here they come. It's Bill and Ben. The very dead men. Right. Yeah, I'm just getting them at this point. So we're down to 20 life gems. That's okay. Lol. Having a sleep, were we? Right, point of this room being an ambush. Oh, hang on. This light is terrifying. Wood bolts. You sort of get used to it in this game. Every corner, this happens. Okay, I don't like that that took all my stamina, and I don't like that there's another guy there. There we go. Okay, we're dealing with slow and lag at the same time. I'm not going to mix those words up. I was about to, then I realised what it would have come out as, so family friendly, not doing it. Okay, somebody's throwing things at me, and I don't like it. Oh, and there's somebody firing at me, I don't like that. Lovely, plunging attack. Excellent. That I'm happy about. Who's firing at me? Oh, you're over there. Well, there's nothing I can do about that right now. Let's go this way. Aha. Buckler. Another shield. So I've been this far before then. Okay, let's just have a quick shield check. That's wrong. What are we doing? Buckler is better. But I need 13 decks, which I've not got. I'm going to need some decks for a bow anyway, so I probably should start leveling that a little bit. I hate to say those words. I need to start leveling decks. Okay, down here there's a way we can go. There you are. Like Spike for the sound effects. Ancient urn. I think you throw those and they explode. So down here is the way we can go. Which leads to something amazing actually. But we're going in here instead first because bonfire. Lovely. And there's also Melentia, I think. I wonder if she's the same voice as the undead merchant behind the bars in DSR, Dark Souls Remastered. Okay, let's see what we can buy. We have a broken sword, hand axe, club, I can't even pronounce that, Castus? Pass. We don't want the merchant set. So far, not very good. However, human effigy, life gems, and these are the this is the mother lode here. Pharos lockstone, these are quite a rare thing. Fragrant branch, which unpetrifies one of those statues for 12,000. That's an extremely rare thing. And Leningrass key, which we can afford, and it opens the blacksmith shop. But I think I might level a bit first, and then we've got soul arrows, etc. Okay. I'm not sure whether I should level or buy that key. I suppose there's no point in visiting a blacksmith until I've got a weapon which I want to upgrade, which is not this one. So for now, I'm not going to buy that. If you talk to people long enough, they eventually move to filing. Yeah. Majula.
You're a stranger to this land.
No stranger than you.
We get strangers
dropping
these
things.
days. Everybody's gone and run off.
She's brilliant.
Dranglake's been a pile of rubble since the war fought long, long ago. And the giants crossed the sea. Seemed like the battles would never end. Poor folk like myself have nary a place to sleep.
Nary, word of the day.
That's why I keep all me things right with me.
I get that you keep them with you, but why do you keep them on your back?
Travel light, but me thinks
I mean,
they're a burden
you're sat
of
down.
your own.
Just put them down for a bit. Blimey.
They say these trees grew from the remains of the giants.
That's very true.
Each carcass sprouted new life growing into what you see.
That is actually true.
But you know what they also say? Don't believe what an old hag says. It's high time that I pick up and move.
Good, Majula.
I've a bargain for you next time we meet, my love. It's high time. I've a bargain.
Okay, well, nice. I think we'd better go to Majula as it is anyway. And use these souls before I lose them. We're going to have a death eventually, aren't we? Surprised it's been so long. Surprised we've not had one yet, to be honest. We're on part 2. In fact, we're nearly 20 minutes into part 2. I don't think Melanch's here yet, as much as she says she's going here.
Bearer of the curse.
Seek less. What do we reckon? Well, I mentioned decks, didn't I? So I don't know how many I need for a bow. Do we keep doing strength, endurance, vitality? Quick load's always good. Stamina is always good. Well, at the minute, dex is useless, right? So we'll do some adaptability, as I've just mentioned it. How's that? Increase our rolling a bit. Well, the iframes during our rolls. Oh, I've just realised that am I fat rolling? I might be. I don't think so. I probably should be saving for things like the branch of yore and stuff like that as well. But whatever. Tis what tis. Is what it is. How much for a level now? I wonder if I can use all of these. And these as well. Probably not necessary.
Bearer of lest this
That should be enough for at least one. Ooh, nice. So we're going to do another adaptability. We're going to do a... We'll do a quick load. I don't think I've got one of those. Okay. So, bonfire we go. And then we're going back to here. The Cardinal Tower. Right. There are 3 ways I can think of to go. I know this bit of the game really well. I've done this a few times. There's a shortcut through this wall. But I can't do anything about that yet. So this is probably the best way to go first, as it's the shortest. And it loops back around. Oh, it's locked. Okay. I'm sure there was a way in. Okay, so that's a thing in this game. We'll definitely get one of those. Titanite shard ×2, perfect. Good for when we do start upgrading things. Hollow soldier helm. Oh, finally we've got something which we might be able to use as a headpiece. Hand axe. If the hand axe is better than my current sword. It apparently is. I mean, it does a lot more damage. I don't know how I'm going to get on with an axe, so I'll have to try it out. Let's see about this helm then, shall we? Okay, Fashion Souls please are coming for me, but it doesn't look as bad as the other one. Oh, okay, this axe is going to be very odd. Not sure if I'm going to like it, but we'll soon find out. We'll try it on this poor guy around here. The one who looks dead, but isn't dead. He is now. Okay, that wasn't bad. No chains on the chests, so don't know what's a mimic, what isn't. Some of the chests in this game are actually trapped, so they're not mimics, but they do trap you. Or they do sort of like do poison or frostbite or I don't know, something or other. Don't normally get that first time. So I mean about this being the lesser of the past. Now the second one is the intended way is down there, but down here is also a problem. But first I've got to deal with this guy again. How slow do you want to move, character? Oh, and there's a wall there. Well, I'd rather not. Probably I should go back and... It's only there. I did say I'd sort the lag out, didn't I? But obviously that ain't happening yet. So let's see if we can do this run down here. Let's stay away from the wall this time, shall we? That was a bit cleaner. I wasn't used to that axe backstab animation there. Whoa, calm it down. Anyway, if all goes well down here, very soon I will be getting rid of this axe for a while. And I'll actually have a weapon which is worth upgrading. Not the Claymore, unfortunately. Can't win them all. Claymore will come, eventually. Probably. Made the jump. Chance of that. This is where, as a caster, everything is much easier. What? I've hit you twice. I hit you twice. Consistency game, consistency. Although, I'll let you off because that's hilarious. Like Spike for that if you've not already done so. Oh, maybe it's the axe, but the axe is stronger, so hitting twice I'm so confused. Okay, down here is like an ambush. In fact, it's not a ambush, it's a bacon tree. Don't mind me. Awful, awful jokes. And these guys blend in, which doesn't help. Any more for any more? Yes, 2 of you. Oh, that hit me, did it? Okay, well, as long as we know. What? Oh, I'm out of stamina, that was my fault. Okay, back up, back up, back up! Lag. Alright, wind your neck in. Starting to get a little bit stressed now. Toddler. Come on, how blind are you? Berry, apparently. Okay. What is your problem, mate? Right, these enemies, there are 2 of them. There's one in there, and there's one over here, and they both are very, very, very dangerous at this stage. In fact, they're probably very dangerous at many stages. So I don't know whether to take them on or just go down the fiery cave. You might think, ooh, we can go for a backstab. The problem is, you get behind these guys, and they fall backwards. So I don't really want to. Well, that's fine. Don't mind that. Okay, but you can still do very little damage. It's 2-hand. Back up. Uh-oh. Well, that's chasing me. It's a new one. Okay, I've not got enough time in my animation to actually get out of that. So I don't know what you're playing at. Great. I've not got enough time in my animation to get out of that at all. So this is going to be my first death. Probably. Okay. Okay. Whoa! Back off! Staggered. Right. I'm screwed. Best thing about life gems, I can move whilst using them. God, these guys have got too much health. Nope. I honestly thought that I could. As for the other one, he's guarding an item which I know I don't care about, but I can't remember what it is, so I'm tempted to go for it. But I might wait until I'm a little bit more leveled up. Because these guys at this level are awful. Don't you start. Oh, how I wish I was playing Dark Souls 3. Okay. Life gem times 3. Oh, well, that's alright. We've used 2 of them, do we? Or 1 of them. Still tempted to take that guy on. I'll tell you what, we're going to aim for this. This could be, I've been saying this a lot, but this could be our first death because there's a bit of a you need to run quick moment. The problem is, nothing is quick in this game. Nothing is quick in this game, so... Soul of a Proud. Go. Please. Open the door, please. Dear God, look, the animations take so long. God, this game's garbage. I'm tilting. Stop it. If we didn't like Spike twice, now's the time. The fire longsword. I don't think I've got enough to actually use it yet. I have enough dexterity, 9. So I can use the fire longsword now. Cool. Okay, we're out. Should I take on that guy, or is that just asking for trouble at this point? I rolled! Oh yeah, adaptability, I forgot. Garbage game. Well, that was easy with this sword. Got a few hits in it to start as well. Yeah, rolls don't actually protect you, so what the hell's the point in rolling? We're going to waste some levels and adaptability. Why? Dev team messed up. Miyazaki, I miss you. Come back. That's fine. Don't mind that. Yeah, I know. Remember this guy. Really? You throw them that close? I'm dead here. Obviously I'm not, and I probably shouldn't have even life gemmed, but you never know. I'd rather use a life gem than add one to the death counter, let's say that. Okay. Cool, nice. I may as well buy that key then, if I'm going to upgrade this sword a bit.
And you?
I feel a bit better now that I've got this many souls. Doing so. Oh, I'm hiccuping, it's horrible. I kind of want to end this episode, but we are only half an hour in. I don't really want to start going down. I suppose I can for a bit.
Thanks.
I could just talk to Solden for half an hour and that'll finish things off. I won't do that, don't worry. I won't do that. Now, I'm not going to go for, sorry for the drinking noises, I hate them as much as everybody else. What was I about to say? I'm not going to go for, I can't remember. Ta-da! Ungrateful guy. Actually, I'm not sure if he sees me robbing his chest, so let's do it before he comes in. Don't think it matters, but you never know. Oh, got a bow. Lovely. So, what are the stats needed for this? Oh, I can use it. Oh, I can't use it. I need 12 decks. Okay. Well, that's fine. It could be worse.
Ah, yes. Very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later.
Okay, Carson. Later being after I've done this. I don't know how much time is actually meant to pass when you sit at a bonfire, but a lot of stuff happens in that time. Could go see Ben Hart, that's an idea.
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast. Just a simple blacksmith.
Make a note of that.
And you are? Another useless traveler.
You're another useless blacksmith. Where's Andre?
A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth. Not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds. Oh, what does it matter? Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
Excuse me, you wouldn't have even had a job if it wasn't for me just now. Long sword, broadsword. Some of these are quite good. Arrows, always useful. And we have titanite, etc., etc., etc.
Don't waste
Well,
my
I
time.
was getting there. Give me a minute.
What?
Just did the wrong thing, that's all. Oh, I need another titanite shard. I'm not going to buy one, that's just ridiculous. And a short bow which I've just found in his chest for free. I'm not buying one for 400 then. I will buy some arrows, I think. I'm not going to level this time. But if I suppose if I can't use the bow yet.
I'll be around.
Well, let's level until we can use a bow, and then... God, this music's loud. Let's level until we can use a bow, and then I can buy arrows. How's that? Sounds good to me. Bear, seek lest.
Bearer seeks, seek lest.
Can we level? Probably not. We can. Nice. So it's obviously going into dex at this point, as I need 12, and I have 10. Will I be using boss souls? Difficult to say because I don't quite know this game well enough to say what the boss souls do. Not that we've got any right now, but I'm just wondering, will I be popping them or will we actually be using them for items or something? What's this? Oh, Radiant Life Gem. Nice. Got some of those as well.
Bearer seek lest this.
Bear, seek lest. We're not far off, look. So one more level, we should be able to get a bow going. Right, let's go see Ben Hart. I've not done that yet. I mentioned him from the very beginning when we came in here, and I did nothing about it. Because there's no real point yet in doing so, but we'll do it anyway. All these doors and they all lead to nothing except for the end one. See, Majula I know really well. He says whilst going into a dead end. Okay, that was embarrassing. Why is there always like an arbitrary token Scottish guy? Always.
Have you business with me? The way yonder's all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the
That
willies.
sword, Moonlight Greatsword.
Stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive.
Statue
Aye,
being through
just
there, I
doesn't
think.
seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real live person was turned to stone, do you?
That's what basilisks do.
See that statue?
Right.
Hey,
3 life gems, Homeward Bone, I approve. It's telling me to get out of here while I still can. If I hit those barrels, they will probably explode. In this game, barrels are explosive. And I've got a fire sword. statue blocks your way. So it's probably not the best idea. Oh, I can hear the basilisk, speaking of which. No? Are you going to hit me while I'm in my animation? No? Oh, belly on that. Please don't. Please don't. What? Use all my stamina. I need to get some vitality. Vitality? Or vigor? Which one is it? Vigor, I think, isn't it? I can't remember. Whichever one is stamina. I need to sort of work on it. You're having a pee in the corner. Don't do that, my friend. Now, there are more up there. But the only way to bring them down is by blowing these barrels up, I think. Or by opening that door. Which I can't do because there's a statue in the way. So let me make a note of the statue. It's the second one we're seeing. So there's a way of getting one branch, but we're seeing two statues. Sus. Okay. Fine. Okay, we've got about 20 minutes-ish, so we're going to go back to the forest in a second, just to have a quick look around downstairs, and then we may leave it there. Could always try and get to Kale, but that is very risky. I could just say let's keep going till a death, because we're not far away from one. But who knows? I've not done the benchmark. Pigs, we've got a new weapon, and it's upgraded slightly, so let's see what it does. Please don't. Because this took quite a long time with my starting weapon, so still taking a fair amount of time. At least we got cooked bacon this time. Heavy attacks are quite nice. Don't mind. Don't do it. Still alive? No? Okay. That was better. By the way, I can't remember if I checked this house or not here, but it's locked. So for those of you thinking, you don't do that, that's the reason. I already knew it was locked. I think I did, I can't remember. The question is now, how far are we from a level? I mean...
Bearer, lest.
If we're only a couple of hundred away, we are a couple of hundred away. Well, let's go fix that. Let's go fix that then. Okay, it's 9:15. I should have started work at 9, so I'll start soon. Fine. This is the best thing about my job, working from home. I was working from home since long before COVID. I've been working from home since 2012, I think. Long before it was popular. But that was definitely my bad. I did not mean to do that. Well. Okay. Fine. I guess. I'll tell you what, we'll use these, because I'm going back up to level, aren't I, so... Quite happy to use some Estus here. Oh, we'll get souls as well, that's great. Okay, so this particular door... Yeah, locked, I thought so. I didn't know if it was locked or whether it could only open from the other side. Maybe it's the other one I'm thinking of. say hi to the fire salamander down here. That is an actual enemy, which you can... If I was a caster, that would be a nice farming thing, I tell you. It doesn't open from this side. That'd be a really nice farm. Just keep firing your spells down, and then get your souls, and... See, Dark Souls 1, you can move the bodies around. Ragdoll physics, none of them in this game. Useless. Dev team don't know what they're doing. Miyazaki, I miss you, come back. Right. This door also locked. And then of course we have the fog door, but it's not a boss, it just leads out into this area. Cool. Now I could continue and go for an Estus shard, but it's very risky, I'll say that. It's gonna crap out of me. Okay. This game could do with a bit more polish and a bit more speed. I think we're going to get back to Majula, level up and stop here. I know we're not quite at an hour, we are at 46 minutes. I generally don't like to do less than 50 minutes. We could talk to Solden. Let's just finish, you've given up. Let's just finish the talking, shall we, that we didn't do yesterday. Yesterday meaning yesterday for me, a few days ago for you.
Seek, lest this...
So let's level. Do we have enough for the bow now? Or do we need one more? Or two more? Can't remember. Can't remember. We've got 12 now anyway, so... Perfect. Perfect. So if we've got anything to pop, we can buy some arrows. Not got much. Well, that's kind of pointless. We can get like 3 arrows or something. Probably 38 from what I remember. Math. And that is it, we've got 0 souls. Amazing.
I'll be around.
That's quite a rarity. Okay, let's see what else Solden has to say. Because if we did this now, I'd have to do it later. Then we can... More action, less talking, you know. First couple of intros.
Look at our new neighbours.
Oh yeah, more people coming. Oh,
How they fret over
does that mean
all
Melancher is here?
and sundry.
I'll have to check.
Oh, those were better days. Ah, dear me. It really takes me back. The flame you see there is
Right,
a
this is what I
bonfire.
skipped yesterday, or a few days ago.
They exist all across the land, beacons to we undead. If you are tired, try resting beside the flame. The flame heals us. Long ago, a woman called a firekeeper watched over each bonfire. She kept the flame lit and guarded it from those who would extinguish it. I wonder where the firekeepers went.
I wonder why all the firekeepers are female. That's interesting. Never thought about that before.
Did you notice any letters on the ground on the way here? These are messages that have jumped the fissures between worlds. In Drang Lake, the flow of time is convoluted. Things shift.
Sounds like
and
Soler
wave,
now.
twist and turn.
Gonna mention Jolly
Wishes,
Corporation.
dashed dreams. The messages convey our very inner thoughts. If your will to soldier on falters, try leaving a message. Somebody out there is sure to listen. You may notice symbols that appear upon the ground.
Summon symbols. Jolly Corporation.
These are summon signatures. They call upon spirits from other worlds through the schisms in time.
Schism, good word. Word of the day.
If you fear hollows, find summon signatures to call upon spirits to help you. Do you see the way beyond the bonfire?
Right, now he's repeating
That
himself.
will
That's great.
take you in a rush.
Yes. Okay, we're at 50 minutes and 31 seconds, which once the intros are added, we're probably at 51 minutes. So that's not a bad place to stop. Anything else I can think of doing before I do stop?
Oh, hello again. I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade, very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here.
Don't go hollow.
Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan.
I am aware.
You can't even run a shop without their blessing.
Mafia?
They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
Okay.
By the gods. Oh, is something wrong?
So, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that the more you buy from him, the more confident he becomes, which starts off as a good thing, but then he becomes like really arrogant. I'm not sure how much of that is true or whether it's just something floating about. But maybe we'll buy things from him eventually and we'll figure it out and see if it's true or not. As I'm not online, I don't think this is going to show anything, but it normally shows the number of total deaths ever. Yeah, worldwide, 0. So it's only my count counting towards it at the minute, I think. Oh god, nearly 1. Oh, man. Okay, enough of high places. Okay. Fine. This is Sabretooth Online, asking for a minute of your time. A like and subscribe will help the channel climb. Thank you for joining me for part 2 of Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Not much action here at the end, but we got through the Forest of the Fallen Giants into the Cardinal Tower. We spoke to Melentia, which I still don't think is here yet, despite the guy who was talking about neighbours. She's normally around here somewhere, so I don't know. So Melentia should be coming to Majula. Did I say Firelink? Majula. And we've got the Fire Longsword, which is great. We'll level that a bit until we get the Claymore, and then we'll keep it as a backup weapon, I think. What else? Not sure what else to say. I'm sorry, yawning. Not sure what else to say, but thank you for joining. It's 9:30. I better start work, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.